Northern elders sound alarm over FIRS France tax deal, demand immediate termination. The Northern Elders Forum (NEF) has called for the urgent termination of a recently signed Memorandum of Understanding (MoU) between the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) and the French tax authority, Direction Générale des Finances Publiques, warning that the agreement threatens Nigeria's economy and sovereignty and national security. You can imagine, they want France to be monitoring our tax. That's what this is all about. It is France that will be in charge. And it is their their tech, whatever, their system that will be monitoring how taxes are paid in Nigeria. In an open letter addressed to the federal government, the Senate and the House of Representatives, NEF described the MoU as a dangerous tax data agreement that could expose Nigeria's most sensitive financial information to foreign control. That's what they want to do. Everybody is running away from France. We are doing boyfriend and girlfriend with France. I don't understand. The letter was signed by NES spokesperson, Professor Abubakar Jidere. The Northern Elders Forum writes today with grave concern and an overwhelming sense of patriotic duty. The letters read, "This MoU is not a harmless technical collaboration. It is an unprotected gateway into the heart of Nigeria's tax infrastructure, placing our most sensitive economic data into the hands of a foreign power whose historical engagement across Africa have often led to economic manipulation, yes, political pressure and strategic domination. The forum warned that granting France access to Nigeria's tax data undermines the country's economic independence and could put its fiscal future at risk." Jidere cited Africa's past experiences with French influence, highlighting the economic and political costs incurred by other nations that allowed foreign controls over critical systems. Wherever its influence has taken roots, African countries have spent decades struggling to reclaim economic independence. The letter stated, "Nigeria must not walk into the same trap with open eye. With insecurity ravaging our communities, the naira under pressure, unemployment high, and foreign interests circling our digital infrastructure, this is not the time to mortgage our national pride or hand over our economic soul to any foreign state." The NEF also referenced warnings from Dr. Segun Adebayo, a national advocate on data protection and fiscal independence, who cautioned that taxpayer data is national power and that allowing foreign control constitutes a serious national security threat. According to the forum, surrendering control of tax data exposes Nigeria to economic espionage, mass surveillance and geopolitical blackmail, giving foreign actors insights into strategic sectors, revenue flows and investment patterns. They criticized the government for failing to leverage Nigerian-owned technology firms that have developed globally respected fintechs and digital payment platforms capable of managing the nation's infrastructure. Yes, we have a lot of capable hands that can actually do this job in Nigeria. Why are you taking it all the way to France? For what? The forum further blamed legislative lapses, arguing that proposed data sovereignty amendments to existing laws could have prevented the MoU from being signed without parliamentary scrutiny. Issuing what it described as a final warning, NEF urged the federal government and the National Assembly to terminate the FIRS France MoU immediately. They will not terminate it. That's that they've already signed. They won't terminate anything. Ensure Nigeria's tax data remains fully under national control. Engage only Nigerian-owned technology companies for tax infrastructure. We introduce and pass data sovereignty amendments before FIRS operation begins in January 2026. Prohibit any foreign entity from processing or storing Nigeria's tax data. The Northern Elders Forum will oppose this deal with every moral, civic, and constitutional tool available, the statement said, describing the issue as no longer a policy matter, but one of national survival. The MoU signed by FIRS on December 10, 2025 aims to enhance digital tax administration through tools such as AI-powered AI-powered audits, automated compliance system, and real-time economic analytics. However, FIRS has maintained that the partnership is strictly for technical assistance and capacity building, insisting that it does not compromise Nigeria's tax, data sovereignty, and that only aggregated and anonymized data will be shared. The NEF's intervention signals heightened public scrutiny of Nigeria's collaboration with foreign entities, especially in sensitive areas affecting national security and economic independence. It is well. Victor said, which one is France tax deal again? Please, it is high time Nigeria will call this president to order. Nigeria is not his private business, I'm telling you. It's not. How can he be handing over our tax to France for them to monitor? Sebastian says, so the French government is now the contractor that would be siphoning excess tax from Nigeria for TINUBU's family. You can imagine. And that's why he's been going there back and forth. Can imagine, no? What in business or economics that correlates two sovereign nations in internal macro and microeconomics tax via IRS or FIRS? I wonder. Good luck says, because they own Nigeria, if it were Saudi Arabia that Nigeria has a tax deal with, it would be okay. It's high time that they embrace reality. They can't always have their way. What are we going to do? We are just going to rant on social media like this. And they are still going to do it. It is well. Author says, show of weakness. Prince says, okay. Vesali says, Nigeria government signed a defense pact with Britain immediately after independence. It took then Nigerian states to put an end to what would have been a total mortgage of the hard-won independence. Today, the Nigerian government is collaborating with the French in tax collection. A review of French government activities in Africa has always been that of French gifts. Our leaders could shine their eyes. National interests should be placed above the interests of individuals and groups. Emi says, why must France be involved in tax collection in Nigeria? I wonder. France that then gets to keep a percentage before Uncle TINUBU has gone nuts. He must be voted out. This is insane. It should be sent out even before his tenure expires, because I don't understand what they are doing. I don't know what they are doing. It is what Joshua says, not only others that do not even understand what tax administration means, not to speak of the digital tax administration. For ease of reference, the following is the core fact of the first France tax administration MoU. Okay, it is well. TINUBU can sell Nigeria creditors at this point. It is well. Hey, listeners, don't forget to like, share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.